Assalamualaikum everyone, it's Nadia from We Be Inspired with just a quick short video. I wanted to ask you all, are you curious by nature? Do you allow your curiosity to lead the way? Does caution come into it anywhere? So the thing why I'm asking you this is because I'm actually very curious by nature, and I was on a weekend course, my NLP course, and in the exercise, we had to do a group exercise where we had to go outside. It was about 3 or 4 of us in a group, and we had to walk with each other for 20 minutes, and none of us were allowed to talk, but the purpose was to actually see the world from somebody else's point of view. So we were walking in a line, and I had 2 other people behind me, and what that kind of does is that other people actually get into your subconscious and they can view the world from your perspective. How that all happens is kind of long to explain. It just kind of happens. And so when it was my turn, I actually started to lead the way. I began the exercise. And being curious, I looked at these few places, and there was a few alleyways, and I was like curious about what's happening there. But I didn't actually go in those alleyways. So I just looked in there, what's happening in there? And then I carried on walking. And later, one of the team members said, I was really hoping that you would actually go through that alley. I really wanted to see what was at the other end. And luckily enough, when it was the other lady's turn in the group, she actually took us down that road through the alley. And it was a pretty dark alley, which is fine, but it is a walk place where people would walk through. And when we walked through it, we just naturally walked through it. And on the other side, when we came out, subhanAllah, it opened up to a beautiful, beautiful field, and it was amazing. It was the most amazing sight. It was the countryside. It was a countryside walk. And at that point, I had a breakthrough moment. At that point, I realised that although I'm very curious by nature, I'm pretty cautious as well, and caution comes into it. And what I did was, I was curious to see what was happening, but I didn't take that road, I didn't take that path. And had I done that, I would have seen what was on the other side, but I completely missed it. But luckily enough, somebody else in the group took us down that road, and then I was able to see what was beyond that alley. So it was a really amazing kind of a moment for me, standing there looking at the open field and thinking, is this what I do? I'm very curious by nature, but yeah, I'm still curious. I'm still cautious, and I don't take certain paths. It's like life's opportunities that come your way. What happens is that if you're curious, you're going to be thinking, is this opportunity for me? Should I take this opportunity? What will I learn from this opportunity? And many of you people probably be, absolutely bold and just go for it. And I sometimes do that. But maybe sometimes you're cautious and you think, maybe not, maybe this is not for me. I don't know what's on the other side. Have you ever been in that situation? And the thing is, it's sometimes fear that stops us. The fear of the unknown. The fear of not knowing what's on the other side. But unfortunately, what happens is that stops us from learning life's important lessons, and we have missed opportunities. So I had a really powerful moment at that point, and I decided that although I'm still going to be cautious, because the thing is, if I'm in a jungle, which I wasn't in a jungle, but if I'm in a jungle and a lion is going to come up to me, and although I love animals, the thing is, I don't think a wild lion is really going to have a chat with me and have a cup of tea with me. So at that point, caution is really good, But in life, there are opportunities that I will miss if I'm too cautious. So here's a takeaway lesson from me, and I really hope that it all helps all of you as well. And the lesson basically I learned was that let your curiosity lead the way, for you never know which narrow path may lead to an open and endless field of joy, opportunities and happiness. So basically, caution is good, curiosity is even better, but go down that alley. If that opportunity comes for you, and you were like me thinking, I wonder what's on the other end, but then not go through there, and it was a safe route to go through as well, let your curiosity lead the way, because you don't know what field of opportunities may open up for you, and it may be the opportunity that you've always been looking for all your life. And really, on that course, on that Sunday, that open field opened everything for me. You know, there's a quote, and I really can't remember who quoted it, but they said that once the mind is stretched, it never goes back to the same place again. It was a bit like that. Going through that alley and into the open field, I realised that at the end of the alley there is opportunities waiting for me. So be curious, be cautious, and be aware of your surroundings as well. You know, you don't want to be, as I said, in the lion situation in the jungle, but let your curiosity lead the way, and you won't realise how many beautiful opportunities are awaiting you. So that was my little message, a lesson that I learned, and I will be more curious and, you know, go through that alley and see which opportunities are lying ahead of me, inshallah. And you guys do the same, and let me know what opportunities come your way and how it goes for you, inshallah. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.